Good morning, Hive friends. Welcome to Hive Time with me, Teacher Lori. I hope you're having a great day. What are you doing so far? Did you brush your teeth? Did you make your bed? Fold, 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 fold. Did you eat your breakfast? What else do you do in the morning? I said get dressed. Good. Did you start your school day? Excellent. Thumbs up. Okay, parents, 10 minutes. Go get it. Do what you need. Take care of you. I got you. This week we're reading Chinese New Year's books or Lunar New Year books. And I have the Runaway Walk. And I'm going to show you the authors because I know my own self and I know I will not pronounce their names right. And I really don't want to do that inappropriately for them. So the Runaway Walk. And it's Dutton Children's Books publisher. The Runaway Walk. So, okay, let's get our circle time hands ready. Put your hands up, put your hands down, slide them very slowly, slide them very fast. Put your hands up, put your hands down, roll them very slowly, roll them very fast. One more. Put your hands up. Dixie's next to me if you can hear the little teapot playing. Put your hands down. We slid them, we rolled them. Let's pound them. Pound them very slowly, pound them very fast. Lay them in your lap. Okay, ears on, click. Eyes open, mouth closed. Ready to learn. Because we're in the same hive and we will strive and survive. So, the Runaway Walk. I wonder if this is like the gingerbread man. I know our other book was The Goldie and the Three Pandas, so I kind of like how other authors have taken these stories and made them their own. It's really magical. The Runaway Walk. Ooh, look at that beautiful dragon. I love the dragon during Chinese New Year time. That's one of my favorites. Oh, this book is beautiful. One Chinese New Year's Eve, a poor couple sent their son Ming to the market. Trade these last few eggs for a bag of rice, said Mama Zhang. Then we can make some stir-fry rice to share with the neighbors. It won't be much of a celebration again this year, Papa Zhang said with a sigh. You think that by working for Mr. Li, the richest man in Beijing, we would have enough to invite everyone in for a New Year's feast. Ming hurried off, eager to do his mother's bidding. It saddened him to see his hard-working parents being cheated by greedy Mr. Li. Let's see about this. As he walked, he daydreamed about what real feast would be like and how nice it would be had to have just one toy to share with his friends. Look at all the details on this page. You could stare at it for a long time. A small old man stopped Ming near the market. Hello, son. I see you have some eggs there. I will trade you this wok for them. No, said Ming. I need rice. Besides, your wok is rusted and has no handle. Just then the wok began to sing out, Boy, boy, trade for me. I am more than what you see. Ming had never heard a wok sing, he thought. This wok is magic. If it can sing, it might be able to do other amazing things. So he made the trade. The old man sauntered off, chuckling happily to himself. Chuckling happy, so let's find out. Ming's mother wasn't happy. Why did you trade for this battered old wok? What are we going to cook in it? Before Ming's mother could answer, the wok sang out, Mother, make me shine so bright, and you shall have food to share tonight. See, Mama, said Ming, it's a special wok. Let's do what it says, said Papa Zhang. We're all hungry. So Mama Zhang washed and polished the wok until it sparkled. Then she set it on the table. To their surprise, it rolled off the table and out the door. Where are you going? Cried Mama Zhang. Skippity hoppity ho, to the rich man's wife I go. Sang the wok and it briskly hopped down the road. Mischievous wok. The wok skipped all the way to the Lees' kitchen. Mrs. Lee was overseeing the servants prepare the New Year's feast for her family. The Lees never shared their food with anyone. The wok plopped down on the counter. Where did this come from? Said Mrs. Lee. No one knew. Well, put it to good use, she ordered. It will make a nice serving bowl. So the servants put in the wok festive stir-fry rice, pork dumplings, kung pao chicken, steamed buns, and walnut shrimp. That's all delicious. Yeah. There was still more room. Room for more. They added some long life noodles, ginger fish, and rice cakes. Yet there was still room for more. Keep filling it, commanded Mrs. Lee. I must go change for the party. She's pretty bossy. I know, Dix. No sooner had the servant set the last bit of food in the wok than it jumped out the window. Skippity hoppity ho, to the poor man's house I go, sang the wok as it trotted down the road, brimming with delicious food. Brimming with delicious food. The Zhang family could hardly believe their eyes. They gleefully removed the food and set up a big feast. As soon as it was empty, the wok rolled out of their courtyard. Where are you going? Cried Ming. Skippity hoppity ho, to the rich man's son I go, sang the wok as it galloped away. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder how this story is going to turn out. The wok caught up with the rich man's son Lan at the market, who thought he had many toys. He never shared them with other children. The wok blocked him from the road in front of him. What's this? Wondered Lan. I could use it to hold all my goodies. And without bothering to find the owner, the chubby boy grabbed the wok. Lan brought fireworks, toy dragons, cymbals, and drums. He piled them in the wok, and there was still room for more. So he bought lanterns, yo-yo, and kites. Finally, his weak arms grew tired, and he headed home. He headed home. When Lan arrived home, he put the wok down and went to find his mother. No sooner had he turned his back, the wok hopped away. Skippity hoppy ho, to the poor man's house I go, it sang. It pranced all the way back to the Zhang's house with all the goodies safe inside. Ming bounced with joy as he emptied the wok. There are enough toys here for all my friends, he exclaimed. The wok rolled over to the door and out of their courtyard once again. Where are you going? Called Mr. Zhang. Skippity hoppity ho, to the rich man's house I go, sang the wok as it spun down the road. I wonder how this is going to turn out. I hope good for everybody. The wok arrived at Mr. Lee's shop just as he was counting the money he had cheated out of the poor piggle of Beijing. It leapt through the window and landed on the counter in front of him. Well, here's a nice pot to hold my money. Mr. Lee put a handful after handful of gold coins in the wok, and there was still room for more. He dragged out a bag from under his counter and dumped all those coins in too. Oh. No sooner, let's say it's the same, no sooner had Mr. Lee emptied the last of his coins into the wok than it jumped out the window. Skippity hoppity ho, to the poor man's house I go. It scooted down the road all the way back to the Zhang house with all the money safe inside. Ming and his parents danced with delight. They invited all the poor people in Beijing to their New Year's feast. Mother Zhang served the food, Father Zhang divided the coins among the families, and Ming handed out all the toys to the children. In the middle of the party, without anyone noticing, the wok slid out the door. Skippity hoppity ho, to the rich man's house I go. I say this is a good story, but I'm hoping everybody will end well in the end. Let's find out. It hopped to the Lee's house where father and mother and their spoiled son were weeping and wailing and blaming each other for their misfortune. When they saw the wok, they jumped up. There's the wok that took all our food, cries Mrs. Lee. And my toys, whined the boy. I'll break it for stealing our gold, vowed Mr. Lee. The wok sang, I dare you three to try and catch me. I dare you three. The Lee family chased after the wok. Chubby Lan couldn't make it far without losing his breath, and Mrs. Lee had trouble running in her fancy shoes. But Mr. Lee caught up with it. To stop the wok, he jumped inside, pressing it to the ground. Now I've got you, he growled. Wait for me, called Mrs. Lee. I will teach it a lesson. I will teach that wok a lesson. Mr. Lee tried to get up, but found that he was stuck tight. When Mrs. Lee grabbed his legs to pull him out, she slipped into the wok too. Chubby Lan finally arrived out of breath. Help, help, pull us out, cried his parents. Lan grabbed their legs, but he lost his balance and fell inside with them. Skippity hoppity ho, to the faraway too far away I will go, sang the walk as it tumbled down the road with the Lee family inside, legs waving in the air. Oh boy. Dragon dancers, drums boomed, cymbals crashed, and fireworks banged, drowning out the Lee's family cry. No one noticed as the walk sped off to the distant hills. The Lee family was never seen in Beijing again. Remember, this is just a tall story, a tall tale. As for the Zhang family, they opened a shop selling walks of all different sizes and styles. Every year, they hosted a glorious New Year's Eve feast for all their family and friends. And to think that it all started with a rusted walk with no handle. A rusted walk with no handle. Oh, and there's a recipe, which both these Chinese New Year books have a great recipe on the back. This one's for stir-fried rice, which sounds delicious about now, doesn't it? The Runaway Walk. Okay, hi friends, thank you for listening to our story today, and subscribe boop boop down here on the channel so you'll be ready for the next story on Hive Time. Catch your bees. I got him. How many? 2, 5, 1,000? Tell me. That's a lot of bees. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch! It stung me. It's learning though. I'm talking to my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm talking to my baby bumblebee. They said what? I'm sorry, be good to each other, always share, be mindful. I let go of my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I let go of my baby bumblebee. They're happy to be free. Bye-bye, Bumblebee. Bye-bye, Hive friends. We'll see you next time on Hive Time. Hugs, and I appreciate you just the way you are.